Hey guys and gals, today's video is going to be about toilet paper alternatives and consequences, and I'm going to be your host, the Homestead Prepper. Okay guys, if you run out of toilet paper, some of you are going to resort to using these paper towels because that's all you have. And I just want to do a quick little, like I said, public service announcement out there, because if you use this and you flush that down the drain, your toilet's going to stop up. And guys, I can say that with experience, because some of you know I used to do apartment maintenance long ago, and what would happen usually on a Friday or Saturday night or early Sunday morning, people would run out of toilet paper, and then they didn't have it, so they would resort to paper towels. And then we would get a call and they'd be all angry because their toilet was stopped up, and we'd have to take a machine up on the roof with an auger, and we would pull out some of these paper towels and show them to the people and tell them that was the cause. And they would say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I had no idea." So guys, I'm just letting you know, in case you didn't know, do not flush toilet paper alternatives down the drain, because you may not be fortunate enough to have a K50 machine and an auger. Now I'm fortunate, I happen to have one. I'll show it to you. This is a K50 machine, and you have to have the auger that goes with it. But a lot of people, don't have that, and if you get in a quarantine situation and your toilet is stopped up and you don't have a maintenance staff available to you because they're quarantined, or if you live in a residence and you try and call the plumber out during a quarantine, they're probably not going to show up. And what that's going to do, guys, is that's going to make your stay at home very unpleasant. Okay, so just a word to the wise: don't flush your toilet paper alternatives. Okay. Now, speaking of alternatives, if you don't have any toilet paper and you don't have any paper towels, this is just copy paper. And what I've done, keep that from blowing away, what I've done is you just take it and you wad it up. I'll probably cut some of this out right here. Okay guys, I got this pretty much worked over right here, and you can see that this is a lot softer than it was, and it's also going to give you a lot more grab, a lot more cleaning action and wiping action right here. So this would be a great job if you got kids. They could go through 500 sheets and get this stuff ready. But guys, I just want to show that to you, and of course you definitely don't want to flush this either down the toilet when you're done with it. So all right, well, let me show you some other stuff too. Okay guys, another alternative toilet paper that some of you might be considering, especially if you've run out for a while, is this Spanish moss. Now, I live in the Tampa Bay area, and we have an abundance of this Spanish moss right here. But guys, I want to tell you firsthand, you don't want to consider it for toilet paper or for bedding or anything like that. Let's take a closer look at some of it. Let's get up close and personal with it. There's some low-lying stuff here. Get over here. But I had an uncle, and he told me a story. He was out hunting, and I guess this was probably back in the 1940s, and he had the call of the wild, and he decided to use some of this stuff right here, and he ended up getting chiggers and red bugs, whatever you want to call them, in areas that we'll say were very unpleasant and disturbing. Okay. So there's my recommendation, guys. Do not use this as alternative toilet paper or bedding. Some people say if it's hanging in the tree like this that it's okay. It won't have red bugs in it. But they say if you use it off the ground, that's where you get the chance of contracting those little bugs, and they're real nasty. But guys, I'm here to tell you I'm not willing to take that chance, especially if I'm going to be riding out a couple weeks without something, I don't know, to stop the itch. But it's real nasty stuff. So anyway guys, that's my public service announcement, so please stay away from the stuff. And this is the Homestead Prepper out.